Hello, magical beings of love and light. It is Wednesday, December 6th, and it's 10:44 a.m. I know I'm a little late for Tea with Tamara because I am now the Enchanted Fairy Inc. I am an incorporated business, and it's really freaking cool because, I don't know, I feel, like I said, when I say I feel like my outer adult is showing, it's because I have an inner child and then I have to do outer adult stuff, and my inner child is like the number one energy that wants to rule the roost, and so sometimes I have to be all like grown up and go to the bank and sit there for an hour and a half and do a lot of signatures, and that's totally cool and awesome. Good morning, everybody. I freaking love you. However, sidebar is when you notice small things about your life and your my name is Tamara, and I'm now married in Arnold, so my middle name's Ellen, so I'm Tamara Ellen Arnold, and my legit, name is spelt T-E-A, and this is Tea with Tamara, and I know that that's really just not that big a deal, but it's kind of cool at the same time. I'm just having a really excitable morning. So what I want to talk to you guys about today is something that really presented itself over the course of the weekend. So Spirit and I chat. I think everybody knows that about me. We like to have like our Zen time, and I know we're at Hogwarts. And so this weekend, it was like we couldn't stop talking. We were just engaged in like this beautiful space in which I was open to receive the information that Spirit wanted to say, because sometimes we aren't. And I'd spent a couple months kind of like not fully in listening. I didn't know after August and my second book, The Magical Business Method, launched, who I was anymore. Because I'd spent all of this time creating these books and this online content, and then I had this downtime, and it was like, what do I do? What do I do with the space of who I am? If I'm not the Tamara who writes the books and creates programs, who am I? And so Spirit and I kind of just, I started to close off inside a little bit to hearing, because I didn't know where I was like going to hold the information that Spirit wanted to say. So I did a lot of things over the weekend to clear up and hone my skills and be present for Spirit. And Spirit was just like, Tamara, you need to become clean. You really need to like own who you are. And so the key here, guys, is about me, and I think that allowing this statement to come out will allow me to be even more in the presence of serving you. And that is why I get up every morning anyway, is to serve you guys to the highest capacity that I possibly can. And when they told me, and it made so much sense when I heard it, right, in my meditation, is that I'm here to serve the spirit-driven entrepreneurs, as I always have since June. But now I'm here to like create the space within you, because we can only be as successful as we have space within ourselves to hold. So if our energy in any way, shape, or form gets turned into like about our families, or, you know what I mean, people we need to like impress, or we aren't living in a clear energy space to receive, you're holding on to people's emotions that are not yours to hold on to, which we tend to do sometimes unintentionally. Sometimes we're just like little sponges and we're like, and we can't stop. We're just like suctioning in everybody because we think that that's helping them. We truly believe that by taking in their hurts, their pains, their needs, their worries, their fears, all of this kind of stuff, they're going to feel better, which they do. Obviously, because it's no longer in them. But it transfers into you. So I use this example the other day when I was talking to somebody. Imagine that you are like air, beautiful, clean, pure air at our highest self, right? Like, it's like, oh, just whatever color comes to mind. You could be gold, you could be white, you could be blue, but your aura is just beautiful vapor and air. And when we put ourselves in a place to take other people's energy in, it's like they take our air from us. They pull our beautiful vapor, and it's like being sucked into an air vent, right, that doesn't serve us. And as this beautiful energy is being sucked into an air vent, ours depletes, right? And so then we end up holding on having less of. So we have more of other people's feelings, thoughts, and emotions that don't serve us, but we also have less of our beautiful, pure energy to give over here, which is to who we actually serve with, right? So imagine, if you will, that you can keep that energy, that aura, that beautiful vapor of love and light and spirit and joy and all this oozy goozy awesome stuff that is essentially your higher self, your being, your connection. And you can be present for the people, right, that need you, but you don't need to take in, and you don't need to become entwined or connected or corded with the things that are not serving you, right? We can still love with an essential light and being without giving our vapor away, without that air vent taking, right? And when you stay in that place of being solely in your highest feeling of greatness, then when you go to give energy into service or in space to like heal and help and be present for, right, you have so much more to give. So like for me, right, this matters. This human body that you have, all its greatness and its love and its juju, all of that matters. And it starts with right down at the very core of your being. If you're giving your light away, if you're showing up to be fully present seen, are you standing confidently in your body? Are you allowing the beliefs of others to guide you, to have sway in what you're doing? Do you find yourself saying before you do something, how is this going to affect somebody? Or you hear a voice of somebody that isn't your own voice or spirit's voice guiding you? Is your heart heavy and full? You know, is your throat? This guy right here, y'all, if you're getting sick all the time, we need to talk. We need to talk. If you're losing your voice, if you're getting asthma, if you're having bronchitis, if tonsillitis, any of these things, laryngitis, problems with thyroid, all this kind of stuff, generally speaking, you're clenching your teeth. Your vehicle, the very essence of getting your mission and your purpose out into the world is blocketed. It's all closed down. Right? Are you trusting and are you receiving this light? And this is what this is all about for me, is creating the space really, right, Sarah? Getting in there and taking out the shit that isn't serving you. It's got to go. It's got to go, because how can you receive in beautiful things? How can you receive in the clients and the compliments and the gifts and the abundance and the energy? Because we still receive energy in. And is your energy going down or is it going up throughout the day? Because if you have space to receive all this amazing energy, and it's like topping a tank in the gas, right? Energy in. And then you go about your day going like, hey, everybody, I'm all in. Let's do this. And it vibrates higher all day long, because you're not out the vent that's not serving you. So I am looking for a few more people, because this is pretty magical to be able to sink into your pocket of knowing. So I knew my Stardust, but now my Stardust is getting shinier. And that's what we want, right? This is what the journey is all about, taking those steps, really defining out your Stardust, getting it more and more. So I've always known my Stardust, but as you guys like sit into your Stardust, it gets clearer and shinier and sparklier and brighter and all that kind of stuff, right? So as I'm getting even more like into my Stardust, and I know that I've always said my Stardust is to help you find your Stardust, but my Stardust is always also to be able to create space for your Stardust to be able to receive its awesomeness. And because I'm switching up a few things, if you are interested in joining the Tamara train, thank you, Sarah. That was my favorite. Tamara train, choo-choo! It's like if you ever watched Dancing with the Stars and Mary Murphy, always did the train. Woo, woo! I would love it to be like a thing, Tamara train! So if you are still open and joining the Tamara train, I'm looking for a couple more people to join the beta, which is just simply a little bit of a hot mess as I change up some of the current program and make it more about love and light and receiving and doing the work within yourself to hold that space. So if you're interested, please let me know. Place a little message here, private message me, because man, oh man, oh man. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't help it. I'm a highly excitable person, and I love you guys so much. And if we can create this magical space within you to receive even more, imagine what your world would feel like if you could get all the goodness in, and it was doing all that it needed to do in all the right places, and you were able to gift it back out into the world at such a higher vibration. Yes. Polar Express, it's glitter instead of snow and jazz hands. Oh my God, Sarah, that's my favorite comment ever. It says, it's kind of like being on the Polar Express, except it's glitter. And instead of snow, it's jazz hands and holiday music. I fucking love you guys. Sorry. I fucking love you guys. I'm not sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. So yeah, message me. Let's do this. Let's create space for you to be in your shiny glory. Highly energetic self. Living in that space in which you were born to receive everything that this world has to offer for you, because that makes me want to cry a little, because that's what I really truly want for you. So have a magical, 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 Wednesday. Look, I know that sounds kind of constipated, but it's really just really happy. It's really, really, really happy. And I love you. I'll see you next Wednesday. As it gets closer to Christmas too, which makes it really super exciting. But anyway, I love you.